What is up, guys? Welcome back to the project. Today I am going to be doing maybe some hunting. We haven't really had a good freeze yet, so I think I'm going to avoid the cottontails. The one thing I will say is the cottontails kind of make it a little too easy out here. They're not the smartest of creatures, and so what you'll usually see me do is you'll usually see me turn my dog loose on them a week in advance. Not that she usually catches them, but I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, see, they're not super. Not super good at their job, so like I may not hunt the cottontails yet, man. I may not hunt them until I turn Malibu loose on them because they're not very bright. This is going to be kind of a longer vloggy video, and if you guys don't like that, you might want to click off now. I'm going to be shooting the Savage Takedown. What is that thing? 92? Is that 92? I gotta look. It's left-handed. It's been on the channel a lot. Let me just put you guys on the tripod. Today, Savage 92. God dang it. It's this thing. Savage Takedown rifle. It's been in a couple videos. It's one of my favorite hunting / backpacking rifles. I made it a little heavier than it needs to be, but by itself it's pretty light. Not as light as the Henry AR-7 or the Marlin Papoose, but still a pretty light compact rifle. And I feel maybe a little more accurate, for sure, than the AR-7, but perhaps even a little bit more than the Marlin Papoose. The barrel it's their full-size 93 barrel. I mean, it's 64. God, 64 Takedown, right? Savage 64. 92. What is their 92? I have a 93 R17. I don't know. Anyway, 64 Takedown in left-hand bolt. Again, if you guys haven't seen this yet, it's pretty fun little shooter. I greatly enjoy this gun. So I am going to be shooting it around today, and I am probably going to have to put gloves on because it's still about 100 degrees outside. This gun gets hot. Alright, what do you guys say we go down to the rifle range and we'll shoot up towards the pistol range and maybe plink some of that steel, because that's kind of a good little area. Might just leave the bag here and just take my bag of ammos. Again, if you guys haven't seen this gun, she is a shooter. Last year I was shooting this gun, and the gun didn't fail in the freezing rain. The scope actually froze. It's a Leupold VX Freedom Rimfire. That's my little... Okay, my little barrel cactus is still alive. I care. I don't know why I care, but I care. Tell you what, let's shoot the back of that steel plate here. Find a nice little dry spot to kneel down. Get my ammo out of my ass cheek here. Do not have my ears on, so that's probably a mistake. We're at about 35-40 yards from the pistol rack. Probably 40. It's longer than that. That's closer to 50 yards. Go through ammo fast in this little critter. The coolest thing is you just kind of toss her down in the dirt. Those Leupold VX scopes seem to be okay tough. I think it was like 20 or maybe 25 degrees last year. and I had freezing rain, and it rained all over that scope, and everything continued to work. Gun was fine. Then I went to look through that scope, and the lenses had frozen up from all the rain on them, which is my fault. Like, I usually run scope covers on everything. Leupold has those nice screw-in ones. I just didn't think the freezing rain was going to do her in. This is a little loud on the ears. I should be wearing hearing protection, but I am not. So you may yell at me in the comments about how bad I am. I'm joking. No one's going to watch this video. Let me show you guys just how far away I am, so you know I'm not bullshitting ye. That's the plate I'm hitting. I'm a ways away. See? You just jam your gun into the ground, get shit stuck in it. This thing does seem to be pretty reliably tough so far. That is one thing I've noticed, though. That is the second time now, glad I checked, that this screw is backed out. I don't know what she does, but I'm assuming most screws in a gun are important. Okay, so there's a little screw on the side here. Not entirely sure what it is yet because I haven't looked, but it has a bad habit of coming unscrewed. It's only done it to me one other time, which was right out of the box, and I forgot to put blue Loctite on it, so this is my fault. I also feel like Savage should have Loctited it in place. Loctited it? Put Loctite on it. And they did not. This gun's getting hot. Ooh, right into that sun. Always on that last shot. And then you throw the magazine in the ground, and that makes it work a lot better. You just dump it straight into the ground. You can apparently buy bigger magazines for these, because apparently the 64 has been around for a long time. I just haven't bought them yet, because it comes with a 10 rounder. And I have, I think, 2 or 3 10 rounders for these. The others are in the bag. I didn't grab them either. I don't know, man. Listen, guys, I just work here. If you don't like 22s, you're kind of I just assume you're a sociopath. Because everyone loves plinking. I mean, you're just supposed to. It's in our blood. Since we've been little children to like plinking. Let's go for that little plate. Bigger. What? that woo was the back of my IPSC target. Should not have shot that. Let me go for the little plate again. Nice. I don't miss much with this gun. I mean, even at 40, I'm gonna say we're close to 40, 50 yards here. You don't miss a whole lot with this, even with the iron sights. The one thing I will say, the very first day I got this, you can ask Vinny, the iron sights, the front blade was actually bent. I'm assuming it got bent in shipping, or it was pressed very far the wrong direction. How's that? And we brought it out here, and I think I hit it with a shell rock, a Gatorade bottle. I beat it on the table. I was so freaking pissed. Because I don't even know if I had a scope for it yet. Because I think I had to order this VX Freedom in. No. It was because I think Mike had it. My local gun shop had it in stock. And I just maybe didn't have the money for a a $200 rimfire scope at the time. Let's shoot those plates just a bit more and then we'll move around again. Again, this is going to be a longer video. Maybe. Depends on how much life I have in me. I tell you what. Good enough to kill a rabbit at 50 yards, huh? That's an 8-inch plate. It's not very big. Let's reload. We'll move around a bit. Barrel's not even really warm. Like I said, I got a little bit of rust on the underside of that. I abuse this thing pretty hard. What's funny is I don't even... Oh, God, it says 64. It says 64 takedown on the sticker that I still haven't taken off. I am not a smart man. Shit. It's sad whenever you can't remember the name of something and it's in like literally the biggest print on this gun. 64 takedown. I'm not really wearing the correct clothes to be just sitting in the frickin' dirt like this. Usually there's tarantulas and everything else out here, so kind of risking my butthole's health. My path through there is no more. How do I get to my rifle range? What the crap? And it's super muddy. Hello. Okay. Yeah, let's just walk out there a ways and see. I think I'll walk out to the 100-yard mark, and that'll put me at 150 yards to the 250. Did you guys? Whoa! Thought it was a snake. We're fine. I was about to make a snarky comment about how well I can do math, and I about shite me pants. I'm so sick of snakes this year, so if I seem jumpy, it's because I am. Sorry, we're walking the pasture. Okay. That up here puts us at 150 yards to the big plate. It's a big plate. Make sure there ain't nothing else up here with me. Little nope ropes. Danger noodles. The one thing I do know is that I can probably hit this. You get a lot of confidence with this gun. Trying to figure out where to hold. I've got some that look like lower left. It's kind of hard to tell. It's very rare that we are out here and it is this calm, so. Okay, sorry. Let's get back to it. Trying to figure out where this thing holds and then I'll put you on it if I can figure it out where a good hold is. I've got thistles in my back too, which don't feel good. Okay, I think I've got her figured out. So I will see what we can do here, lads. If I can get you guys out on there. It's a wiggly bitch out today. And by that I mean I'm a wiggly bitch, because I am low on calories and fluids, and I keep scraping the crap out of these bullets. Good thing these are not like match grade ammo. Trying to load them and I'm like scraping the front of them off on the magazine. Shaving them down for aerodynamics, you know. Less contact with the barrel, the better. Hopefully that doesn't completely drift out of frame. There, it's pretty close. I'm gonna have to scoot over a bit because I literally put that tripod right in front of me like a Riri. And I'll try not to kick it. You guys still in frame? Sure are. I will see what I can do here. You guys tell me how bad I am. Pretty bad. Yeah. Let's do one more mag. I know you guys can see it swinging. Which is pretty impressive, actually, that a 22 can even swing it. I can't tell where I'm hitting, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully you guys can. I don't have the dopes written on this thing. It's a rimfire, so I just know that I'm zeroed for about a hundo. No, I'm zeroed for 50 on this guy. I'm sorry. I know that I'm zeroed for 50, so I came up about, I think it's like 6 hash marks on it, and I'm on the plate, but I can't tell where I'm hitting. This is only a 7-power scope, so you know, cut me a little slack. I'm hitting it. That's a 10-inch gong or a 12-inch gong, one of the two, so I generally would not take this shot at any sort of animal. It's not what this gun's for. I mean, you can do it, but whenever you're talking about like survival situations, you're using like the maximum, you're using the most like minimum amount of effort to procure like the most amount of food, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve while using the least amount of calories. So the last thing you would generally do is take a shot that wasn't guaranteed. Again, I do primitive survival out here, and I do primitive survival around most of like Colorado. So I'm fairly well versed on it, if not quite as well versed in shooting. So you gotta bear with me sometimes. And I have no bipod. If this thing had a bipod on it, I'd be smoking them, but sorry, I'm hitting the tripod. Okay, of which I hope I did not F up the shot. I could just hear it ding in the tripod. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, here we go. Yeah, there she is. Savage 64 Takedown. Leupold VX Freedom 22 long rifle. 100% reliable with good ammo. It does not like the Aguila cheap shit. So, but yeah, it's been 100% reliable, and this is just Federal bulk. But the Federal, oh God, man, like all these thistles, every time I put my hand down, freaking hurts, man. It's what I'm setting in right now. That's what's up my ass, is all this Russian thistles. Yeah. Yeah, not bad, huh? we'll go in. We'll just kind of finish up this vlog. Really have always been happy with Savage's products, and I think this will continue to be a winner for them. Especially because, again, they made the right choice and also offered it in left hand for just a few dollars more. It's a way to win me over. I don't mind right-handed guns, but occasionally they do interfere with what I'm doing. Semi-autos being one of them. Depending on how the brass ejects, sometimes I catch it right in the face. Kel-Tec Sub 2000 is a perfect example of that. Kel-Tec runs a CNC shop. Just make it left-handed. Make some of them left-hand eject. You guys make 12 guns a year anyway. Make 4 of them left-handed. Man, there are toads out here. I've never seen that. This is a desert, folks. Let's just finish her up on the plate here, just shooting into the sun. So I'll just hop on the back side of the rifle bench and we'll finish her out. Right into the sunset, guys. I don't think I'm gonna hunt today. Everyone keeps blowing up my phone asking me where I'm at, so I might head back into town. I took a quick break from gutting my house, but it's a 30-minute drive for me. Well, it's 18 out and 18 back. 18 miles out, 18 miles back, so it's 30 minutes to get back, or out and back. So I've been gone for several hours. People panic whenever I'm gone for too long. If you guys don't know, I tried to die about 1.5 years ago now, almost 2 years ago. So people still wonder whenever they don't hear from me, they're like, oh boy, we gotta go find him. I'm like, no, I'm good. Just out here living my best life. Literally, man. Like, you guys can't live a better life than this, in my opinion. I hope everyone realizes how blessed they still are. I know there's a lot of things in this country and in this world that are very upsetting right now. But we've come a long way as the human species, and it is very important to remember that. That we are not just animals, and that we have come a very long ways from where we started as a species. So, please remember how blessed you are every time you bitch about your cell phone not working, or that your battery went dead, or whatever. We call them American problems. Thank you guys so much for being here. Good luck. God bless. Enjoy my fancy little 64 takedown, not 92, not 93. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.